The transition property in CSS3 can be used to change the property value gradually instead of immediate change. For example, on hover of the element, you are going to change the background color of the element from red to green. So the change from red to green happens all of a sudden, that means immediately. That is when the user places the mouse pointer on the element. But I want the color to be changed gradually instead of sudden change. So slowly red should become green. So this is called transition. In real life applications, the transition will make the web page work smoothly instead of sudden change in the appearance. In general, transition supports only color-based properties and numerical-based properties. For example, color-based properties are background color, color, border color, shadow color, etc. And number-based properties are font size, border width, height, padding, margin, opacity, etc. So whenever you change the property value gradually instead of sudden change, we can call it as transition. For example, you can change the opacity property value from 0 pixels to 1 pixel gradually based on 4 seconds. And in general, you want this to be applied on hover, that is when the user places mouse pointer on the particular element. You can use any color-based or number-based properties in transition. The syntax that we have to follow for transition is, first you specify the name of the property, followed by the number of seconds. For example, it can be 1 second, 2 seconds, or a number of seconds. Or it can be less than 1 second, for example 0.5 seconds. But you can specify the transition time only in the form of seconds. In the codes project, I would like to apply the transition for all the state div tags in the states.html page. So before applying the transition, first I would like to apply hover effect for all the states. So state:hover, that means when the user places mouse pointer on the state div tag, for that particular element, I would like to apply some CSS style. For example, I want to change the background color of the particular element. So the default background color of the state will be this one. And after placing the mouse pointer on particular element, for that specific element, the background color will be changed as this. So this is the current output of states.html, and you try to place the mouse pointer on any one element, immediately all of a sudden the background color will be changed. But in order to add the smoothness to the same, I want to change the color slowly, that means gradually, based on certain number of seconds. So for the state div tag, we are going to apply transition. Here we have to specify the property, which property you want to change. That is, for example, background color. And now we have to specify the duration of the transition. For example, it is 2 seconds. So whenever the background color should be changed from this particular color, it will take 2 seconds of time to change the color. Now refresh the page and now try to place the mouse pointer on any one element. You can notice smoothly the background color is being changed. And also whenever the user moves the mouse pointer outside the element, with the same transition, the background color changes back to original. Like this, you can apply the transition for all the color-based properties such as background color, color, border color, box shadow color, etc. And not only that, you can apply the transition for any number-based properties such as font size, width, height, left, top, opacity, etc. For example, I am going to apply font size as 40 pixels in the hover. That means when the user places mouse pointer on the particular element, that particular element font size should be changed as 40 pixels. And the default is 22 pixels. And the transition from 22 pixels to 40 pixels should take some time, that is, for example, 3 seconds. So you can apply multiple properties for the transition with comma separation. Now try to place the mouse pointer on any one element. After refresh, you can notice the background color and font size are being changed gradually based on the specified number of seconds. And on reverse of hover, the same turns back to normal. This is all about transition property in CSS3.